Hello, I'm EnterElysium and welcome back to City Skylines After Dark. It's looking nice. It's looking very nice. Now, I've come to a bit of a conclusion about a few things. Firstly, people have been saying they don't see entire road building episodes, and there's a counter argument to that, which is basically like the entire history of human civilization has been based around road conflict, or however you want to paraphrase the Communist Manifesto to talk about roads. But basically, it's all a road game. But I do agree that an entire episode about road building, followed by an entire episode about road building, could be a bit much. Could be a little bit much. So, I think what we should do is do an edited version where we just basically, I'll record for 40 minutes and I'll edit it down to a 20-minute episode. And that way road building will never really go over a certain amount because I can just edit it out and speed it up. And I think that's probably the best bet. The problem is I can't really change formats in the middle of a series, so I think it would be better to do an edited LP, and I think I can do this better. Now I've got back to City Skylines, I think I can do better than square city blocks here and stuff, and now I'm aware of, more touristy stuff. We can put tourist front in around the edge and stuff. So what I'm going to do, and I know people are going to be like, but the series is only a few episodes long. I think we're going to retire the series, and in the next new series, which will come out probably right today after this, I'm going to just, really quickly go for the first part. I'll record, quite a lot of time and then just accelerate through it, because you've seen me set up the very beginning of the city. So what I'll do is I'll just very, very quickly in the first episode go through everything. And there'll be a couple of changes with the new series. A couple of things in the new series. There will be some decent mods. I don't want to use Traffic++. People were saying, oh, you keep commenting about it. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to use it because it adds a load of new lanes and they kind of interfere. And also, I'm not sure it works with bus lanes. I've seen some really weird stuff when I've tried using it in bus lanes, people start using them. I don't know what that is. It might be conflict with another mod. However, Traffic Manager, which is this one here, plus improved AI, actually seems to work quite nicely. It doesn't add any stuff in terms of lanes and stuff, but it does allow you to go, I would like to add priority signs here. Oh, no, not priority signs. Wait, change lanes. That's the one. And you'd be like, I would like to have you going just left, so not forwards. And you see that the things are changing. I would like you to be a right turn. There's no right turn, but you get the idea. So you can do some cool stuff with that. And it seems to work pretty well. Also, there's some cool shaders and stuff. We've actually got a different shader on right now. You can see it's a slightly warmer shader. Things aren't quite so blue. Now, I can flick that off really, really easily. I like how easy it is to do the shaders. Let's have a look. We are currently on Realistic Warmer. If we go back to None, you can see it gets quite a lot bluer. Oh, that is really blue. Actually, I didn't notice how saturated the normal game is until I flicked that off. You know what? I'm actually going to keep that on. I'm actually used to that. I've only had it on for a few minutes, but I'm already used to it. Let's Realistic Warmer. There we go. I wonder if there's a Realistic Cooler. Maybe I should get that one too. But yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to retire the city. I know it's an entire 5 minutes of me going, oh, we're going to scrap it and blow it up. The problem is you can't blow it up. If it was SimCity, I'd just nuke everything. But since we can't, I guess this will have to do. So farewell to our lovely city, and there'll be another episode hopefully straight after this, or however long it took me to record, edit, and upload. Fairly soon after this, with a whole new series. With modded and edited, so hopefully it'll be a lot better quality, because people were basically a bit dubious about it, and I can agree. I think that there were some fair comments about road building episodes being, a little bit too much when they're back-to-back with road building episodes. Although people do hate roads a bit too much. Roads are necessary in City Skylines. They're the main thing, really. They're the only problem-solving thing. The rest of it's just zoning, right? Roads are going to be a major part of it, so, don't hate too much. But a couple of people did say, quite politely and with quite a good, way of phrasing it, just roads, entire episode of roads followed by entire episode of roads can be a bit much, and I have to agree with that. So that does not look safe. That really does not look safe. Also, I need to get my mod that allows me to zoom in more. I want to be like a pedestrian. I don't want to just be like a flying camera. Currently, I'm like a drone. I'm even above lamppost height. Look, maybe I should get a mod that means that we can't have quite so steeper inclines for some of our roads. Maybe make it be a bit more realistic. I don't know. I'm going to hold off for now, but it's something I'm thinking about. Whee! And the new series is going to be modded with a load of mods. Nothing crazy, nothing that adds crazy new stuff, because that's After Dark's job, but just fixes a few things and allows you to switch around road priorities and so on. And hopefully makes that a lot more fun. But I've been EnterElysium, and for Illyria, we say goodbye. We didn't even get to go to the theme park. That made me sad. Ooh, there's actually people in here. Hello, hello. That does not look safe. You're allowed to walk underneath the roller coaster? Surely, like, if someone's shoe drops off, it could murder you. I mean, the shoe can't really murder you. It doesn't really have the ability to, try and willfully kill someone. Or at least we hope not. But you get the idea. This is meant to be European themed. There are way too many donuts. It's Europe. There aren't American police. Also, burgers. Well, there are a lot of burgers in Europe, but not quite as many as America. I think that this is Europe as designed by Americans. Although this sort of car, I don't know. I don't know if I love it or hate it. It's unique. It's a unique car. But yeah, we're going to call it here. And hopefully the new series will be coming out shortly. Soon. Pretty quick. Until then, stay shiny.